So I'm Frankie Errington, pronouns they, them. I am the director of Next to Normal.
Excellent. And how did you end up directing Next to Normal? What drew you to the play?
Yeah, I was very lucky, and Kevin happened to see the last show that I directed, and then he asked me to do it. So I was very, very excited because I saw the show probably about 11, 12 years ago now at SDMT, San Diego Musical Theater. And I was just taken with the piece. The score is stunning, just rock, pop, even some folk in there. And it all really functions within the storytelling so well. And these characters, this family, is really going through so much that you can't help but feel along with them. So you really go on a journey with the Goodmans.
That sounds like it might have some challenging aspects to it. What is the most challenging part of directing?
The most challenging part of directing.
This particular play.
Like it's really wrangling cats. But no, I would say with this play, it's making sure that we've got these really strong characters with really deeply intimate, vulnerable human experiences that are kind of crossing over into different family members' narratives. And so being able to dig, like, whew, there's a lot. It's really difficult, but trying to tie all the pieces of these really dynamic characters in with their music, which means working with Randy, our musical director, and making sure we're all on the same page. Same thing with AJ, our movement coordinator. So it's just a lot of moving pieces, and it's a lot of material. It's, I think, 38 songs in total, and I'm considering it an opera. It really doesn't have like scenes book to it. Pretty much everything is written out with at the very least an underscore. So having the brilliant cast that we do, making sure that we are using all of our musicianship together in order to tell the story, because that is really the foundation, which can be very different from obviously a play and then a lot of other musicals as well.
So your favorite part? What is your favorite part of this play?
My favorite part of this play, I keep kind of it's hard to choose one specific thing, but something about this story is it's not about one single person, and the story can't exist as one person's story. It's really about this family trying to figure out how to love each other in the midst of a lot of very difficult human circumstances. And as we know, with every family, we've got our things that we go through, and sometimes you need to know, like, when you need to take care of yourself versus another person, and how to do that in the healthiest way possible. And so I think my favorite part of it is just looking at a very human story, and nobody gets left off the hook. Everybody kind of has their ups and their downs.
Is there a particular character that you relate to more than
Oh, that I particularly identify with. I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. I would hope that people can look at each character and notice something within them that they also know. Like I said, these characters are so grounded, and I think we've all experienced. We've got a teenage daughter. We all went through our teenage years, so there is something there about trying to figure out how to just be nearly an adult with our parents. And then, if you are married, being in any sort of like relationship, knowing a dad, knowing a mom. So I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can identify with just one singular person. Honestly, actually, maybe I would say Henry, who is slightly, I'm going to say the one person that's outside of the family. But I just love his little, the place he takes up in these people's lives. I think is really, really special and something I would hope to be, which is kind of a safe place to land outside of, whatever stress or hardship or whatever somebody is going through, to be able to be that friend to say, hey, how you doing? Just checking in. I haven't heard from you in a while. So I would hope, I don't know if I identify with that, but that is a person that I would hope to be.
Well, conversely, are there any of the characters that you found like the most challenging to relate to?
No. I don't. Well, maybe the doctor. Maybe the doctor. But even then, I think I've encountered enough of them that I have some idea of why they are the way they are. Okay. So I don't know. I would hope that people would walk into the show hoping, like, trying to see where all these different people are coming from. Because like I said, all of them are flawed, and no one is let off the hook. So yeah, none of us are perfect. That's the whole point.
What do you want the audiences to leave with, walk away with?
It's hard to pick one thing. I would love for the audience to walk away. I'd love for them to walk away with a sense of hope and an acknowledgement and an honoring of whatever your experience has been up until this point. To be reminded that life can be really difficult. None of us are normal. Whatever that is that we've made up, that definition does not exist. And the more you can engage with your chosen family, friends, and be watching out for each other, the better life can be. So I hope that people do walk away with that sense, as this show deals with a lot of different things. I hope that you could walk away with a sense of together we can fill in the blank.